Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another drive with me. Don't know how it's going to look. I'm not focusing on the camera. I'm focusing on my driving, people. Safety first. In this video, we are going to have a bit of a chit chat, you know, a bit of a catch up. I don't really know where to go. I'm just going to drive. We're just going to drive. Let's just drive. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. There's a lot of tractors out on the road. A lot of tractors. I did put a little like box question thingy mabob on Instagram asking you guys, that sounded a bit weird, didn't it? You guys. I don't even like saying that, guys. But yeah, asking you lovely people to like send me in any topics to talk about, you know, any issues that I can help with. You know, my advice isn't maybe the best sometimes. You know, sometimes I live on the wild side and my answers might not be what you want to hear, you know, and then sometimes I'm a sensible Sally and I do feel that I can, you know, I can give you some positive, good advice. You know, I'm quite a positive person anyway. It's all positivity on this channel. So a lot of responses were about body confidence and how to be body confident. Pothole. In Lincolnshire, there are potholes everywhere, you know. I've just had to have 2 new tyres. So yeah, that's a bit shit. But yes, I'm waffling on again. I'm getting sidetracked. Body confidence. So, firstly, a lot of people seem to think that I am 1,000,000% confident. I'm not all the time body confident. Like anybody else, I do have moments where I don't hate myself. I would never hate myself because I am who I am and I'm all about self-love. But there are moments where I think, oh God, why doesn't this look nice on me? Something like that, you know. I do have moments where I feel like something doesn't look nice and maybe if I was a little bit slimmer or I didn't have this or this and this, that maybe it would look better. But like I've said before, I am quite thankful that that isn't all the time. You know, I'm able to like snap back into it. But there are quite a few ways that you can become body confident. I really feel like you should love yourself, you know. No matter what you look like, you should love yourself. You really should. That's where it starts. You have to love yourself. Sometimes you just have to accept that that is you. Like, you are who you are. Honestly, it breaks my heart when I hear people like really hating on themselves. I think, oh God, you're stunning. And there's more to life than how you look. A lot of people seem to think that everything is image related. You've got to look a certain way. Social media does not help. It doesn't help. Do you know what? One of the best things you can do sometimes is log out social media. Sometimes it is so unhealthy. Like, social media does have its positives. It's really good for spreading the word about something, you know, charity things, and, you know, mental health awareness, things like that, which I'm very big on. I'm very big on mental health awareness, and just, you know, anything mental health related. I'm so big on it because it's, yeah, it's just shoved aside. It pisses me off. Log out of social media. Sometimes it's not good. Like, actually do things in the moment, you know, like real stuff. We get upset over things that aren't real. Edited lips, edited noses, edited waists, everything, edited arses. Just get upset over things that aren't real, and I've come to realise that I'm not doing that anymore. That's why I come across quite a confident person. Do you know what? It ain't real. It isn't real. Don't focus on things that aren't real, honestly. Also, come across confident. Like, so it's not all about body confidence. Like, act confident. If you come across really like, do you know what I mean? Really like confident, like, yeah, I'm powerful, I'm strong. Like, sometimes people don't realise how strong they are and it's like all clouded by negative flaws about themselves all the time. I also think it is so important to express yourself. Like, seriously, like, express who you are through clothing and obviously yourself, like expressing yourself verbally and your whole person, but especially within what you wear, you know. I feel like some people will stick to the same old plain Jane outfits because they feel that's all they can wear, that's all they're allowed to wear, and that isn't the case. You should wear what the hell you want and you should not give a shit. Do not give a shit about what people think, you know. Why should you wear all black because you think it looks a little bit more slimming? You're only allowed to wear baggy t-shirts, or you only feel comfortable in baggy t-shirts because, you know, you're feeling really frumpy every single day of the week. Like, honestly, express yourself. If you see something in your mind, you're like, oh, I really love that, but you wouldn't dream of wearing it, honestly, make that dream a reality. Like, wear it, seriously. Don't ever feel like you shouldn't be allowed to wear something because of how you look, because that, honestly, that breaks my heart. It really does. Honestly, wear what the hell you want. Like, You're so worthy of it, you know, express yourself. You want to wear big, vibrant colours, do it. You want to dress as a fucking minion, do it. You don't need to be a sheep, you don't need to be a follower, you don't need to be pushed into a corner. Express yourself in every way and wear what the hell you want. It's so important. I feel like your confidence will come through a bit more as well if you're feeling like that's what, oh, we've got an overtaker, we've got a boy racer right up my arse, I'll put my window washers on. But yeah, seriously, like, wear what you want. He's not going to like me because I'm going to put my washers on in a minute. Unless he overtakes me. What's he driving? He's driving an Insignia. An Insignia. I mean, obviously, like, if you do actually want to lose weight and it is about a weight loss thing, I mean, let's face it, losing weight, you know, does add a little bit of confidence, but you ain't gonna love yourself like just because you've lost a bit of weight. Do you know what I mean? You have to love yourself from like within. I know it sounds like I'm talking absolute bullshit, but there's more to like self-love than image. Do you know what I mean? Like it roots from like so many different places. There are ways that you can healthily lose weight, you know? Find a workout that you really enjoy doing. Like a lot of people say, oh, go running, but actually I hate running. And it really upsets me. Like, no word of a lie, it really upsets me. Like, I can't do it. I can't run. You know, I can run, but I can't run. And also, I don't know what to do with my arms. They just hang there. But I do enjoy some workouts that I have done before in the past. So you just find something that you really enjoy. I've also got boxing gloves. Quite enjoy doing that. I have just pulled over for a little bit. Also, it's not good to be surrounded by people that are negative. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're surrounded by family or friends that are just constantly saying bad things about you and stuff, like, stay away from them. You don't need that shit in your life, honestly. People think that because it's your family, like, you have to be like 100% loyal, oh, can't do this, can't like break away sort of things, it's my family. But if your family are toxic and your family don't support you, honestly, some family members can be really bad for your mental health. Don't think just because they're family that you have to be like, do you know what I mean? Avoid them. Stay away from negative shit. You really don't need it. And you know what? Think of the good things about your body. Like, why is it all negative? Do you know what I mean? Why you got to be all negative about yourself all the time? Think of the good things about yourself. You have to become your own best friend, you know? I know that sounds daft. You have to like almost treat yourself as if you were your best friend. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're around your friends, like you compliment them, don't you? And like you lift them up, you tell them how nice something looks or that their hair looks nice today or something. So do that about yourself. Not everything has to be negative. Like you should really try and love yourself. Like I said, it isn't all about image as well. I've come to realise that. It's taken a bloody long time, but it isn't about image. I was quite late to Instagram and stuff like that, and I remember my first selfie, it's actually not even on there anymore because I was that unconfident I deleted it, but my first selfie I hated and I put it on, and I remember having the caption hi. I remember taking it and thinking that I look quite pretty, but then the more you look at a photo of yourself, the more you start to pick things out that you hate about it. And that's what I did so much that I deleted it. And now I just feel like I wish I could go and give myself a bit of a hug back then. Do you know what I mean? And say, your photo looked beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like, why be so negative about it? But that's what I thought social media was about. I thought it was like having to look a certain way and be a certain way, and I felt like I couldn't keep up with that. Do you know what? You really don't have to. Like, be yourself, express yourself in any way. And do you know what? Like I say on Instagram and stuff, like, everything that you think is a negative is beautiful. So cellulite, my fella says, is well sexy, to be honest. Spots, poundland bags under your eyes, you know, grey hairs, wrinkles, airy toes, everything. You ain't got to be all trimmed in how they want you to be, you know. Be yourself. Everything. Dark spots. I've got these dark spots on my inner thighs at the top. And I used to be so paranoid about them. Like, I'd just be like, I felt so paranoid about everything, like literally every angle. Like, I used to hate my nose so bad. I used to walk around school like that. Like, I would talk to people like that. I am so mad at myself for allowing that, honestly. But it's part of growing up, and this is where you realise that it isn't all about imagery. Do you know what I mean? There's more to life than image. I have waffled on so bad, but all I can say about body confidence is just be yourself, express yourself. Don't give a damn, honestly. It's not important. It's not a big deal. You know, be confident. Size 8, size 18, size 28. Do you know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. Be yourself, love yourself. You know what? I wish I could have had this talk with myself ages ago, you know, like at the start of all my confidence issues and stuff, and just tell myself that it's okay. It's okay to be who you are. Do you know what I mean? And own it, you know, own it. You've only got one shot. Like, I know it's so cliche to say, you've only got one shot, people. Quite an interesting one that somebody said is, I'm late 20s, I feel stuck in a rut with my life. I'm not where others are that are my age. Do you know what? It ain't a race. Take each day as it comes and enjoy your life. You're not in a race with people. Life is your life, and things will fall into place. Do you know what? Some people go back to college in their 30s. People have children in their 30s, 40s, 50s. People can train to be doctors in their 30s, you know. People don't even meet their partners until quite late on in life. People don't pass their driving test till late on in life. Like, honestly, take each day as it comes. This is your life. It'll work out how it's supposed to work out. Honestly, trust the process. Don't stress about it, you know. Everything will fall into place. I'm a big believer in that. It will. It'll all fall into place for you, girl. How can I get my boyfriend of 4 years to get down on one knee and bloody propose? Join the club. Honestly, join the bloody club. Somebody also asked, why do I call him Big Steve? It's just something I've always called him. He's actually Stevie J. Stevie J. That's why I've got him tattooed there. Stevie J on my arm. People are driving by looking at me like I'm weird or something. But yeah, it's just something I've always called him, really. We have different names depending on what day of the week it is, I tell you. Another question is, I know you are a care worker. Is that the job you always wanted to do? Do you know what? I don't know what I wanted to be when I was growing up. I used to walk around telling everyone I wanted to be a barrister. I didn't know what it was back then. But I used to think it sounded snazzy, so I tell everyone that. I've wanted to be everything at some point in my life, but care work, I feel, comes natural. Like, I know it sounds big-headed, it isn't, but I feel like I'm quite, like, a caring person. I don't want that to come across like I'm being big-headed, because I'm not. I really want the best for people. Care work, like, you have to be quite a caring person. I know it's in the title. There are a lot of carers out there that aren't particularly caring. I've met them, and I just think, wow, like, I know a job is a job for money and stuff, like, we have bills to pay, but fucking hell, you're a dick, you know? So I just feel like care work comes natural to me. Do you know what I mean? I want to make sure like the residents are clean and dry and they've got a drink and they've got full tummies, especially when somebody with dementia can't express it. You know, they can't let you know. It's this really cruel disease that absolutely eats away at the mind, and you know, it's hard to explain it. I actually get really emotional thinking about it, and you know, it does wipe me out when I do loads of shifts at work and I don't want to see that place again. But I actually really enjoy my job when I'm there. I feel like it's one of them jobs that I fell into not knowing really what it was about, and I actually really love it. So somebody's put how to cope without a job. Now, I have not always had a job. I've been on every benefit going. I feel like most people at some point in their life will have to use the benefit system, and it's not a bad thing. Don't ever feel ashamed, embarrassed, or anything like that. Like, it's perfectly normal. It's there to help people in difficult times. Obviously, we're going through a pandemic. People have lost jobs. You know, people have lost jobs, and it is really hard, like, to not have a job and stuff. Benefits don't really go that far, let's be honest. Not a great deal to live on, is it? But there are ways you can make your money stretch. There's so many different, like, forums online and stuff. Things that you can do with, like, meals and that you can batch cook. And obviously, like, charity shops. I live in charity shops and I work, so don't ever feel embarrassed by that. And if you ever need to use a food bank, like I mentioned before, don't feel embarrassed at all. Like, these are things that I put in place to help us in desperate need. Mentally, I would say it's probably the hardest not having a job, trying to keep your mind going. Obviously, looking at the same four walls is, you know, going to send you crazy, isn't it? Just try and keep distracted. Go for walks, do the housework, look for jobs, things with the kids. Make sure you have you time as well. Being at home all the time, especially if you've got kids as well, it does send you crazy. Like, I don't care what the perfect parent out there says. There are some people that will have you think they are the perfect parent, and you know, life is a bunch of bloody roses with kids all the time, but it ain't. You can rip your hair out with kids, you really can. Just make sure you have you time. But, you know, we've got better days to look forward to. Don't think this pandemic, it's like the end of the world. Better days will come. It's just a time that nobody thought would happen. I certainly didn't think I would ever see anything like this in my life. But better days will come, you know. We're going to get a vaccine. I don't know when. We can still live a reasonable life. It isn't the same, but you know, it's just weird, ain't it? It's weird, the whole mask thing. I find it, yeah, it's just strange. Obviously I wear a mask, but just living like this, it's really strange. But honestly, better days will come. I don't know when, but better days will come. Everything's gonna be all right, people. You heard it here first. I've started the engine up. We're gonna go for another drive. Car's making a weird noise. It shouldn't do, because I've just had it serviced. 2 new tyres, but it is. So yeah, we're gonna go for another drive, answer a few more questions and whatnot. But I love this. It is probably gonna be a long video. I am sorry. But I tend to waffle on in my normal videos. So I thought, right, we're gonna do a separate video, another drive with me where we can really talk and stuff. But another question that I had was, how do you cope with being a mum, working, housework, and your partner? I don't know, to be honest. I honestly, lots of coffee. I do literally live on coffee. I'm not lying when I say that. live on my sachets. When I go to work and I ain't got one of my sachets, I'm like, ugh, can't drink that. Steve is incredible with supporting me and stuff. He has his own little thing that he does, working from home and stuff. So Steve is in like the gaming, like kind of businessy side of things. Like he is in the process of setting up a new shop online, retro gaming and stuff like that. Because he's at home, he supports me quite a bit. When I'm on nights and stuff, like he's really good at home with the boys. Got another tratter. Thank you. Really make sure that I have enough sleep. I don't work too many nights when I'm not picking up extras. I don't work too many because I feel like I'm not with the family then. It's only like every so often I'll pick up a bunch if I want a bit of extra money or I'm helping work out sort of thing. I always make sure as well when I've picked the boys up from school, whether I've been work or not, that we go and play football because they love to get out and, you know, have the fresh air and play football and stuff. I always make sure that everybody has their time. Like me and Steve have our adult time and the kids have their time. We have family time. We do quite a lot as a family and stuff. Decided to like change route. There's loads of cars. I hope there's space. Oh, here would have been nice. We've got some cows. Yeah, to be honest, with the housework, it builds up. I ain't gonna lie, it does. It's the kitchen. The kitchen pisses me off. I don't know how and I don't know why, but the kitchen is probably one of the worst. Probably one of the worst when it comes to cleaning and stuff. So yeah, it does build up. And the washing, I can never get on top of the washing. I haven't got a dryer either. Oh, we're going over bumps. And I haven't got a bra on, so that's not good. Hitting myself in the face. Don't know how, but it just works. You know, we all kind of chip in with everything and it just works. I did drop my hours a bit as well at one point. I was doing a lot of shifts and then I dropped them right down to what we can manage on. So yeah, it just works. I don't know how. So I stopped off at the shop earlier and I bought a scratch card because I really fancied doing one. So I'm going to do that now. I've won. Oh my God, I've won. I don't know what I've won, but I've won on the first bit. You have to find a diamond. Oh my God. You see there? I won £2. At least I got my money back, people. The question that we have is how to deal with negative comments about weight. I don't acknowledge them. I really don't. I don't give a shit, honestly. I used to. Do you know what? A while back, I had a comment. I was sat eating a bar of chocolate. I was on the sofa. I was all happy, you know, watching a bit of shit telly. And a notification popped up and it was this bloke saying the poster of this video needs to lose 7 stone. And I just broke down in tears. I just broke down in tears, I did. And I felt embarrassed to tell Steve that that's what the comment was. I did, because like I said, it's very supportive. He's a good egg. He's a good egg, my Steve. Chat and everything. And, you know, helped me realise that in life, people are going to be nasty no matter what you do. Do you know what, like I said about the body confidence thing, like, do you know what? It doesn't matter what people think. It really doesn't. Their opinion is so irrelevant. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Honestly, any bad comments I get, I just block and remove. Like, I'm only human. That's the only comment that's ever got to me. Like, it was ages ago. But I vowed to never let myself like get upset over a hateful comment, and now we just laugh at them and I block and remove that person. Like my subscribers and those at home and that, I only really care about their opinion. You know, I value all of my subscribers. I'm so thankful for all your support, honestly. So thankful. It means the world, like truly means the world. So, you know, you're all friends. We're a community, you know. I don't really like to say subscribers, like it's a community. Do you know what I mean? We're all friends. I just want to mention something that I have been sent. I've been kindly gifted a bloody Dashcam. Can you believe it? I've been sent a Dashcam. This one here, I've been sent that one. It's quite a snazzy looking little bit of kit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most technological person. So I'm not gonna sit here and start talking specs with you, you know, because I don't really know what they mean, to be honest. It's getting a little bit dark now, I hope you can see. But it's this little dash cam here. It's quite a snazzy looking one. And it goes into like your cigarette chargery bit. Comes with like this little attachment. Also comes with a memory card as well, which is quite handy to know.
Hello, Ding Ding Pie.
Hello, did you hear that? Hello. So you've got this like sticky bit where you stick it up here. I mean, I don't really know where I'm going to put it. There, I think. And that kind of like, oh, that's quite snazzy. Let me show you. I've just stuck it there and it goes in that bit you know, scratch cards and messy car, we won't look at that. But it goes in there, and I've just stuck it there. As you can see, it is chucking it down. But do you know why I accepted this collaboration? Because our actually went into us not long ago. Our car didn't have much damage, but theirs did. And it was kind of like, you know, it weren't my fault, your fault sort of thing. It was back and forth. At that time, I wish I had a dash cam. So me and Steve actually spoke about getting one, and out of nowhere, like, I feel like this is weird, like this company got in touch and said, we have a dash cam if you're interested. I just personally think that they're quite a handy thing to have. You can attach it to your phone and stuff and check it, so you can see if anybody's like lurking around your car. My car's my baby, you know, like I feel like I would be lost without my car. It's just like an extra pair of eyes. That's the end of the video. I do hope that you enjoyed our little chat today, our little drive. I do really enjoy doing these types of videos, so let me know if you would like more of this kind of video, because I really enjoy doing them. I have said before in one of my previous videos that I wanted to do this tub talk. I know it sounds daft, tub talk, but basically it's me in my swim gear, don't worry, sat in the bath full of bubbles, you know, may have a cup of coffee, may have a glass of wine, I don't know, just having a little chit chat. Pub issues, I could be like your agony aunt, we'll just have a chat, do you know what I mean? Send in all your problems, and we'll work through them together. If you do think you'll be into that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. If you did like this video though, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Press the notification bell, that would mean a lot, because then you'll get notified when I upload, and then you won't miss the video. I am increasing my uploads. Sometimes it's very difficult with just, you know, mad family life to try and get everything that I want to get done, but I do try and put a lot of my time and energy into YouTube, because it is something I really enjoy. I'm going to end this video here. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world right now, you are having a great day or evening, and I shall see you in my next video.